Hi, this is Arnav. Welcome to the channel. Today we'll be talking about what is token burning. So token burning is a very interesting concept and it is like used quite a lot in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. So today we'll try to demystify token burning. We'll talk about what is dividend in a like how token burning actually relates to dividend that companies pay to the shareholders or in this case their coin holders or token holders, and we'll talk about how actually Binance what's the policy of Binance for their token burn or coin burn, and why is that token burn and coin burn results in a similar effect as paying dividends to your shareholders. So yeah, let's talk about token burning today. So if we talk about dividend, a dividend is a payment made by a corporation to its shareholders, usually as a distribution of profits. When a corporation earns a profit or a surplus, the corporation is able to reinvest the profit in the business, called retained earnings, and pay a proportion of the profit as a dividend to shareholders. So say there is a company, public company, who made $1 billion in profit, and in total it has like 1 million shares, and it decides that of the $1 billion it will give away 10% of the total earnings as dividends. So it would give away $100 million as dividends. So it has 1 million shares. So what that means is that each share would be entitled to $100 of earnings per quarter, or the quarter that we are talking about currently. So like say if I own 10 shares of the company, I would be entitled to 10 into 100, that is $1,000 as dividends. So that is how actually the concept of dividend works out, and it is an incentive for people to hold on to their shares and not sell them. And it actually results in long-term holding, and it results in like the price of the share going up over time, because if less people are selling it, then the price would obviously go up. So that is what is actually a dividend. Now if we talk about like Binance and what actually Binance does, so Binance has this policy that every quarter Binance takes 20% of their profit and essentially destroys that amount of BNB token. This decreases the supply of the token and shifts the supply demand curve and drives the price of the coin up over time. So similarly, say if Binance also made $1 billion in profit and Binance has like 1 million tokens in supply, and if say I owned 10 tokens, then what would mean is like 20% of $1 billion and is $200 million. So each and every token is entitled to $200 million in dividend. And what essentially would happen is, since they would burn the tokens, the price of one token should increase. It should increase up to $200. So if the price was say $1,000 for one token, it should go up to $1,200. So that is what it results into. And like say what the reason because of that why that happens is that if we consider this price and the quantity here, and we have the supply demand curve, if the current supply is $200 million, and this, then it would correspond to this point in the graph, the P1 price. And if say if they burn away their tokens, then since the demand would increase for one particular token, the price would rise up. And what happens is, as demand actually approaches to zero, price approaches to infinity. So that's why actually the price goes up, and Binance buys and burns BNB using 20% of their profit. And the way they do it is like, usually I think coin burning happens like if you send your tokens to a random unknown address, which renders them like not accessible but to anyone, and like it just sits there and no one has the like access to that address. So that is how actually usually token burning is done. And that is what is all regarding token burning. So hope you understood why actually token burning results in a similar effect to dividends. It's because of the fact that you are decreasing the supply, it drives the price of the coin up, and it essentially increases your say net worth in coins of your total net worth, which was also happening in the case of dividends. So yeah, This is all regarding token burning. If you learned something, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for future videos in Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. Okay, bye bye.